Hello. The last long vlog that I did, I didn't like how long it was and how random it was. It was hard to edit, and I just realized I don't enjoy that. As long as they're short, it's fine. But when they get too long, I don't want to edit them because it's just like I just feel like it's I take too long. But anyway, this one might be a bit like that. I just hope I can keep it short. Today, what's going on? Well, what's been going on? I've been a bit. I haven't been having much time or free time. I've been feeling quite stressed out, trying to do so many things. I have so many things I want to do. You don't even know, but it's okay because I've been. The good thing is that I haven't been having as much pain, which has allowed me to do more things and not have those awful days where I cannot really get anything done. So I've been able to get into a flow and just I love when I'm busy. I love when I'm doing many things and getting many things done every day. I thrive on that. I love that, and I wish I can keep it up because I just that's what makes me happy. I love it. I've been doing commissions and just preparing more things for the shop. And yesterday I was doing a catalog because today the booths for Japan Weekend Madrid applications are coming out today in like 1 hour or so. I wanted to update my catalog of the things that I sell. Right now, I'm not sure how worth it is for me to go to Madrid and sell stuff especially in Japan Weekend, because I've only done Bilbao with the art that I have. Well, and that was ages ago, so I don't know, but with the F1 art, and that was okay, but it wasn't great because Bilbao is only 1 day, and like it wasn't worth it because not that many people go. But I thought maybe Madrid could potentially be a good place, like get more people to know your art and stuff. Also a good goal to have for me to like push myself to get more stuff done, more merch out. And yeah, that's why I want to apply to go. And I'm just gonna apply for the regular table, even though like it used to be so much better. I think now because they have more people and more tables, the booth is smaller and just like has nothing behind. It used to have a wall behind, at least like that was the basic standard one. So yeah, and we'll be applying. Yesterday I started feeling kind of weird. Like I have this weird feeling in my throat, something weird, because I've just been sick, so I doubt that I'm getting sick again. But I do have this like bad sensation in my throat. I have some warm ginger here. Hopefully it's nothing. And what else? Oh yeah. Yeah, the main event of this vlog is that tomorrow I'm getting surgery at the hospital. What for? A cyst. It's nothing serious. It's like something I've had for 13 years. It's a cyst. It's called a Bartholin cyst. I already had surgery for this 13 years ago. I think I have had it for maybe 15 years. Like I got it 15 years ago. And then I got surgery to like drain it. I was getting like some little balloon inside and then something coming out like a plastic tube to keep the hole open, I guess. I don't know how it works. I have no idea. All I know is that I got full body anesthesia, and when I got out of the surgery, when I woke up, this nurse came out of nowhere. She didn't know what the hell I had done or anything. She ripped the bed sheet that I had on top of me. She ripped it out, and she ripped out what I just got done. She ripped out what I had gone through the surgery for. Yeah. I had just woken up. So that kind of traumatized me, and like I had blood, and I was like, oh, I think I believe that what I just got done just got messed up. So everything continued as it was before. I haven't had pain with this, but I've always felt uncomfortable about it. I did get used to it over so many years, of course, and just, didn't even remember what it was not having that. But I was always self conscious about it, and I was always like worried about it, and I was always hoping that I could remove it. But I was traveling and I was living here and there. So it was kind of hard to find the right moment to get the surgery, because you usually need to get an appointment for the surgery, and they give it to you for like 3 months time. So you need to know that you're going to be here in 3 months time, and that usually wasn't happening. I was in Japan, I was in, I don't know, like somewhere else. So yeah, I just accepted that I don't know, I was in no rush, and anyway, it's fine. But when I got checked for the bladder issues, the doctor was like, oh, you have the cyst. Do you want us to remove it? Like, we can get an appointment for you and get surgery. You won't even need like the full body anesthesia. We can just get local anesthesia, and you can be out the same day. When that happened, I actually had to leave, so that got postponed. The doctor that told me she could do the surgery, she also had her own health issues, so she stopped working for a while. So that got postponed again until now, when I was like, okay, I can get it done now. Like, get me an appointment for the surgery, and just let's do it. And so yeah, so it's tomorrow, really early. I have to be at the hospital at 6:45 in the morning, so that's gonna hurt more than the surgery. No, but I am worried, but mostly I'm worried because all of that is out of my control. And because of my previous experience with that nurse just ripping that out. And well, I've been told that this time I'm not going to get the balloon with the thing. So there's not going to be anything that nobody can pull out. So that's good. And then they were kind of like considering doing the full body anesthesia. And I was like, please no. Like, well, I told my dad, because my dad works at the hospital and he knows the person who's gonna do the surgery. Actually, I know the person who's gonna do the surgery because I took her wedding photos. I took her wedding photos because she started working with my dad, and she was gonna get married, and I've always been into taking photos. And yeah, they were like, oh, well, you take really pretty photos, like, would you consider doing the wedding photo shoot? And my dad came and helped me with the photos, and because he knew them more, and it was really fun. And yeah, that was like, I don't even know, that was like maybe 13, 15 years. I don't even remember. It was really long ago, but yeah, it's the same woman that's gonna do the surgery. So my dad was talking to her and being like, she would rather have the local surgery. I hate being awake because I know that I can't stand not feeling something. I'm feeling like something weird going on in my body, and knowing that something's happening but not feeling it, I can't. Considering what happened last time, I want to be aware. I'm not sure if I'm going to be sedated a little bit or not, but at least I'm not gonna get the full anesthesia, and also I'm not gonna get that thing that they put through your throat, because honestly, I had general anesthesia twice, and both times the worst part wasn't what I had gotten surgery for. It was the pain in my throat from the pipe thing, the tube that they put in your throat. Yikes. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. What else is gonna happen today? With this heat wave, my plants have been needing a lot of water, and I think I need to go and cut some harvest some cilantro, some parsley. No, maybe the parsley I can leave it, but I think the cilantro I need to harvest it. So yeah, I'll take you to do that, and then I need to work on a commission, and then at 11:30 I need to apply, and then I need to work more on a commission, and then I'm gonna edit a video, and then I'm gonna post a video, and then yeah, let's get doing things, because this is the last day, and I actually wanted to finish commissions, but I'm not gonna be able to completely finish that. And the thing is that I don't know if I'm going to be able to be sitting and working for at least a week or so after the surgery. I'm not sure. I hope I get fast recovery, but gonna have to rest probably, and I probably cannot sit. Let's get working. Let's get doing things. This is the cilantro, and I am going to try to cut not as much as I did last time, because last time when I cut it, it just died. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it. I don't know, but it's kind of hard because it, like, cilantro is super flimsy. It's just so hard to take it out because it gets all tangled. I think that's good enough. I just signed up for the booth, and I will have to get confirmation or not eventually. They have raised the prices. Non-commercial booth, 190 euro. I was shocked. I thought it was like 100, around 100, because that's what it used to be. The fact that it's almost double, and that before you had a wall behind you, and now they don't even have a wall. Before they had like things you could add. You could request having a corner, so you would pay a bit extra to get a corner. Yeah, now you can't. You could get electric supplies, you could get like an extra light. You had a lot of stuff that you could add to your stand. Right now it's just like a table and 2 chairs. It's that, and then around 50 euro gas to go to Madrid. Then the stay is not going to be less than 200. So it'd be like 200 plus 200 plus 50. So it'd be like 450 for the weekend that I would have to make up for in sales. Maybe I should just see it as an investment to get customers. I don't know. I really need to think this through. Hey, today is the day after I had the surgery. Yesterday I had to check in the hospital super early at 6:45, and yeah, I barely slept. My mom and my dad took Jeremy and I on the car, and then I went inside with Jeremy. I was actually the first surgery of the day in that hospital, so we were taking to the box area where you have a bed. I was told to leave my things in a locker and then change into the hospital gown and lay on the bed. And they gave me a pill that was like to be more relaxed and less anxious. But actually that pill didn't do much because I was pretty chill, and this pill actually gave me a bit of the opposite effect. But I mean, it was fine. I think the worst part was the wait until you were moved. Almost an hour of wait. And then I was finally moved to the surgery room. I think I told you earlier that I was pretty worried mostly about like not being treated gently enough, people making me feel like I'm an animal in a freaking slaughterhouse. I don't know. But actually it was great. The people there were super kind. All the nurses that, you know, when I went into the surgery room and they start, it's kind of crazy and overwhelming because there's so many people coming in, and just like one person telling you something, another person telling you something else. Someone is putting things on your chest, and another one is like putting things in your finger and checking your tension. It's like a very structured chaos there, but it's a structure for them because you, as someone from the outside, you don't even know what's going on. So it was great that there were so many kind people who were like constantly telling me what was going on and like telling me their names and checking on me and like being like, are you okay? Like, don't worry, this is gonna be super easy. It was super smooth and great. I was very worried because last time that I had this done, I got the epidural and that hurt like crazy that time. I don't know what happened. I don't know, but when they put that shot in, they put it in your back, in your lower back, that hurt like my spine was splitting in two. And I was worried that that would have to happen again. I was like, I don't want that. I don't want to go through that again. But the anesthesia doctor came and she was so gentle and kind. She was like, have you ever had the epidural before? I was, yeah, I did. And she was like, what was your experience with it? And I was like, well, I do remember a lot of pain. So she was like, okay, well, don't worry. We are going to go very slow and very gently. So it's not going to be that bad. And then I was like, there was another nurse. She was like telling me to round up, look down, reassuring me that everything was fine. And then from the previous experience, I was expecting so much pain that this time I was like, I didn't feel anything. It was like, it was nothing. How is it possible that other time it was so painful and this time it was almost like just, a simple shot. So after they did that, the doctor came in, the surgeon came in, who is the girl I told you that I took her wedding photos. And yeah, it was great to see her because it had been ages since last time I've seen her. It's always funny to like meet someone in that state, but she explained a little bit what she was going to do and that it was like an easy procedure and that everything would be fine. And then afterwards I was sedated, so I fully don't remember anything until I woke up back in the box. I was like waking up and not waking up, like those instances where you kind of like are half aware in between things, not during the surgery, but like when I was back. I think I don't recall how long I was there until I finally fully woke up, because when I fully woke up I was like seeing my mom and Jeremy each at one side of the bed. And yeah, when I woke up I had obviously no pain. I didn't feel anything. My legs, like my from my waist down, everything was numb. And then my mom had to leave because she actually couldn't be there. She was just like, well, they let me go in, but actually only one person can be there with you. So yeah, Jeremy stayed there. And then I just had to stay there until the anesthesia had run off. And I was feeling great. Actually, I was feeling so good because I couldn't feel any pain in my bladder, in my pee tract, that even when I'm okay, I now have like a small amount of chronic pain. And that was gone in those moments. And I was like, oh, can this just last forever? And I think also the oxygen, because I've been having like this bad feeling in my lungs. I don't know if it's because they put the oxygen on me or what, but I was feeling completely fine yesterday. I was feeling better than ever. I swear. I was feeling like I was so happy. Sometimes you just need a little shot. Sometimes you just need a little. They gave me some painkillers to take home. I had some bleeding, but very, very light. The pain was more like a throbbing sensation, but like not really like it never reached a point of like, oh my God, I'm so in pain or anything. No. Yesterday I slept a lot when I got back home. I was released very early. I thought I would be going back home after lunchtime, but actually I went back home at around 12:30, maybe 1. So I was released pretty early. Like they were like checking that I could stand up, that I could just go to the toilet, and that everything was fine. And yeah, I went back home and I slept almost the rest of the day. I also slept really well tonight. Everything's gone well. The experience was actually great. Everyone was so kind and caring, and I'm so grateful. They gave me some food for breakfast. They gave me coffee and bread with tomato and olive oil. Just great. I hope that the issue gets solved, because of course now it's still swollen. I've heard that it takes around 2 weeks to heal, even like 1 month to fully heal. I'm sorry for my voice, like it's super raspy and croaky, and I don't know why. I don't. Hospital update, everything went fine. I'm fine. I'm back home, and I will be taking a short break from sitting at the computer for a long time. I will try to rest for a few days. I think I will probably end the video here. So, yeah, see you in the next one. Bye bye.